Right, yeah, that's everything. I can see the chat, so hopefully that's okay. How is the audio? That is one thing I didn't check. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Just give me a quick confirmation in the chat. That's all. Well, let's crack on. We'll take the Amalfi out. Zinedine, hello. No, it was all good. Audio good from Andrew. Very good. Right here. Well, while we're letting people join and everything like that, we'll crack on. We'll take the Amalfi out. But one thing I should quickly mention is that for the tech tree, Italian cruisers and Russian destroyers, they have added a one-off bonus, one-off win bonus, which is going to last until the 9th of November. So basically for your tier 7 you'll get yourself a big crate, for your tier 6 you'll get 150 doubloons, for your tier 5 you'll get 3 basic crates, and for your tier 4 you'll get 1 basic crate. So if you have all of the Russian destroyers and all of the Italian cruisers, you're looking at being able to collect 8 basic crates, 300 doubloons and 2 big crates. So if that tickles your fancy, you've got until the 9th of November to get your first win in these ships, which is more than capable, and I think it can be even done in AI should you wish to just quickly smash them out as quickly as possible. Hello Saxman. So just get the microphone into position. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Major, I'm so disappointed you haven't logged in today. I beg. I mean, I didn't. Okay, that makes sense. No, that's the thing. It's always about logging in sometimes. I usually do mine breakfast time. So it's always a nice little way that people can always find a way to log in. But it's good to see everyone's in the chat. How is everyone? How has everyone been doing this week? People been enjoying the new patch? Right, tier 7 and legendary game. Udachi and Kagaru. Alaska, Iowa. Yamato, Grosser Kurfürst. Fun. This is not going to go well. Game of domination on Northern Waters. Let's see. Here we go. Well, I spawned in next to. I spawned in next to an Yamato and an Alaska. This is going to be fun. I've not seen this many legendary ships since I actually bothered playing legendary ships. We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 11 legendary ships in the game. How much radar do they have? They've got 2 radar. Okay. Lots of battleships as well. Well, been playing the Amalfi a little bit, as you may have seen from the Let's Play and the review. Yeah, I've been enjoying her when I have been playing her. Although this is the first truly legendary game I've gone into. Previous legendary games have only had like 1, maybe 2 legendary ships. This has got 6 on the enemy team. And then it was. I did the damage hardcore challenge in my Yamato, since I am more likely to get 210,000 damage in 1 legendary more consistently. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm on the get 10 citadels. I've managed to get to 7 while playing my Fiji. Annoyingly, I got to 10, but it was in my Podvosky, which is a tier 4. So absolutely useless in regards to actually completing the hard mode. I think it's a little bit of a shame that they've removed tier 4, because some of the best Citadel machines are at tier 4. Oh, I'm going to get a cozy nudge by a friendly. Oh, there, we're alright, getting the capture sorted. But yeah, so I'm still looking forward to getting that. Let's see. I did manage sacks with hardcore mode. All I see is destroyers now. Everyone trying to get their 10 torps in one game. Oh, I did that in HMS Gallant. I found that actually quite easy. I think it was like my third or fourth game in HMS Gallant where I managed to do that. JP, good to see you, JP. Good to see you. So I haven't even finished the first mission in hard mode. Oh, that's the come in the top. They're basically the top player by XP in. Is it 10 or 5 games? I think it's 5 games. Yeah, that one I didn't really complete until after I'd done all my recording. Reason being is obviously when I do the recording, quite a lot of my evening gets taken up with editing and uploading, and so when things like that happen, it basically means I end up having less time to actually sit down and grind out the game. Those of you who obviously do play alongside of me when I play casually probably have noticed that I've been a bit more not available is the best way to put it than I normally would be. Although it's Friday at last, and so we can look forward to the weekend, which is always good, especially after a nice, well, I say a nice long week of work, but I guess work is good to work. It's good to work. I think I might use my superior detect ability to drop off here. I did that in my Belfast, but I did score 10 citadels in a Fletcher against a single shores. Yeah, no, I'm playing around. I'm thinking Fiji because she's got a nice rate of fire, but what I'm finding is like getting citadels against cruisers is very situational, because it's like if you're too far away, then you end up looking at it being plunging fire. If you're too close, then you're looking at being overpens. So I think some of the big gun destroyers could be quite a nice way for it. Slowly racking up the damage. I'm finding with the Italian cruisers, with my super fast, well, my improved reload speed build, and obviously with all the additional benefits to the chance of setting a fire, they do seem a lot more. I don't know, more competitive. I enjoy them more than without it. I think it's one thing you need to do with them is try and buff as much DPM that you can out of them. Oh, I should have maybe considered a smokescreen there, but I think I'm going to get away with this. Right, time to obviously switch my guns around this way and see if we can get out of here. Vats Vegas, good to see you, Vats. How are you doing? Hopefully everyone's doing okay. As always, guys, I'm gonna have to. I will give you a nudge if you can. Give the stream a thumbs up. It obviously helps it get promoted when people search World of Warships Legends and things like that. Helps the channel grow, maybe, which is always. Wow, I guess that's the aim of the game at the end of the day. Let's see, the Alaska that I burned to a crisp is... There's a Yami, let's see, she's nice and big, she should be nice and easy to hit. My only concern is obviously the battleship coming up my stern. However, getting a fire, which is very nice. Obviously having to be a little bit cautious on what's possibly going to peek out from behind the irons, but no, Alaska's nice distance away. And getting ourselves a second fire. Burn, Yami, burn. Keeping myself at a nice distance. Here comes the 18-inch. I don't know. That was me wondering if it would overpen. Apparently not. Wow. We're gonna get the kill though, which is oh no, the cheeky girl's gonna put her fire out. We can't have that, can we? Let's see. Are we gonna... There we go, though. I am going to pop one of these smokes. Use it to try. Let's see if we can get some torps out on the grosser. Nah. Oh well. A cheeky 80,000 damage. I'm quite happy with that. Let's see, where are we? Since I think you may have missed it, but I finally got 7 kills in my jumper. Yeah, no, I saw the email. I checked the email account this morning. I saw that email come in. I will check out the email over the weekend. Saturday is going to be my day this weekend to go through the emails and get Admiralty reports sorted for Monday. So I'll be picking someone's submission out of the email address, so out of the email box, I guess you could say. Zinedine, Major, I don't have to finish the hard mode challenges to get the Ben home right. Just no, you don't. No. So if I think I did, it was in this week's Wales Weekly. If not, go check the first look live stream, where I also link it. But basically, if you complete the weekly habit for all 5 weeks, then you obviously get enough renown to complete the campaign. If you complete the hard mode and 4 weeks of the campaign, of the 4 weeks of weekly havoc, then you get enough renown to get it a week early. The hard mode is just simply there to cover some of the gaps, say should you miss a week of weekly havoc or miss an objective on weekly havoc, and also allow you to possibly get it early. But it's not compulsory, it's completely optional whether you complete the hard mode, really. I think no words, you're covering it off nice and easily. Dimothinus, Roma? Yeah, okay, we'll take the Roma out. Las Vegas, I need to get some more hard mode done to get the premium time reward sooner. I'm going to run out tomorrow and have no viable way of refilling it. Well, we got Halloween coming up, haven't we? So, I mean, no, it's a bit of a way off, aren't we? We're not really expecting it until the let's see, where's the Roma? It's because I've got the cruisers selected, is it? No, it's because I've got this little symbol selected. Let's grab the Roma. There we go. See what we can do in her. I probably should have put a better credit booster on that one. Just trying to think. Well, I guess if you want, if you have, talking to Vass, I should say, Vass, if you have, you could play, if you have them, the Minsk Tier 6 Russian destroyer and the Zara, the Tier 6 Italian cruiser, if you have them, and in your first win you will get 150 doubloons out of both of them. That's enough to purchase 2 more days of premium. I'm not saying it's an efficient choice, but it is a choice. Zinedine, Major, you should try out the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. My days of first-person shooters are behind me. I think I'm gonna have to say. Before I moved on to World of Warships Legends, I was playing Battlefield 5. I think I still have the disc up there somewhere. But I think World of Warships Legends is going to be the main content of this channel, or anything naval related, I should say. Haven Domination, Akatsuki, Mass, Mayuku, Kutsov, Wichita, Lion, Nelson, Vladivostok, and a Bismarck. An interesting mix of ships. An interesting mix of ships on both sides. So I've spawned to the right hand side. I think I'm going to keep AP loaded and let's see what we can do. I want this Benson to do a bit more spotting, so hopefully he can push out. Now that's where Call of Duty is for kids. I think I'd say it's more like horses for courses. I mean, if people want to play that, then they're more than welcome. Let's have a punt at that, let's say. Let's see. Dimothinus, what do you think about the Roma? I bought it, but I'm not particularly satisfied. I think she's a very nice battleship all round. Her only downside is obviously her her shell damage and her accuracy. However, if you acknowledge that as her Achilles heel, she can actually be quite nice. Obviously, well, I imagine. Oh, well, I want to turn out away here. I think quite happy to let the one fire burn. I think Roma's got really nice survivability due to her armor. But it's all about being angled. That's the thing. Oh, no damage but disable the turret. Oh, why not, eh? Okay, so get myself nice and angled. And of course. What we'll do, we'll activate that. And we'll activate that. I mean, we're not having anything impressive happen at the moment with the Roma. However, it's just, fingers crossed, it's just a matter of time. Got to try and get this swung out. I will put 2 fires out. I don't like the idea of 2 fires. There you go, so still the Nelson straight through the nose. Right, switching my guns to my starboard side and turning away. Let's have a look at those comments. I got to Timotheus. So on to Zinedine. No, I'll skip that. I think you just discuss among yourselves. I almost got the first legendary for Commander, which is Takia. Oh, we can't miss that opportunity. That's far too tempting. Where did my shells go? Oh, he turned out. Cheeky devil. Hopefully we should be alright to keep turning away. Takia. He needs 2 more accommodations, not including universal accommodations. No, it's I think it's always worthwhile getting at least 1 commander to legendary 4 if you can, because you can then use that commander to turn commander XP into universal accommodations, which you can then use on any commander you wish. Even say ones like the Azura Lane or the Halloween and things like that. Obviously, you're going to get a heal off. Would be nice to see if we could remove the Wichita. That's the problem with the Wichita, is Citadel just seems to be really nicely hidden at times. We could always pick on the Lion though. Gotta remember it's not a British battleship, so aim at the waterline. Got to the edge of the map now, so I don't think there's much more I can wiggle out of this. I think we're going to get burned to death unless my team can actually resecure this flank. But I've got nowhere left to go. Yeah, he's just turning in. Probably going to burn to death here, but 49,000 damage. It's not super amazing, but for my first battleship game of the evening, I'll settle for that. And there goes the barbecue. Hello, Mixer Gamer, how are you doing? Las Vegas, you need to play the Roma aggressively, works well, mid-range, takes damage well. Yes, no, the mid-range is nice, unless you end up coming up against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their ships on your own. The thing does not like to kite though, but as long as you stay bow in, you're fine. I prefer to kite in her. If you're alright with it, it's my playstyle really. I'm not keen on bow tanking with battleships. I find it a bit dull, to be personally honest. Zinedine, Major, I got the Halloween camo for the Benham from one of the Halloween crates, but can't see it in 4 weeks. No, you'll see it for the Halloween event, because I bet the free destroyers for the Halloween event are going to be the Benham, the Ognevi, and the Z23. So we probably will see them teased on Thursday next week when the notes come out for the Halloween. I hope at least. Let's go, mate. Everyone on your side. Just well, it's strange. It's like we've gone heavy left flank, to the point where we managed to get a battleship all the way down. They've gone heavy right flank, but they've basically done better for it, is the best way to put it. So, bye, Major. It's late here in New Zealand. I have to sleep. No, it's fair enough. Fair enough. I will look into maybe doing a early morning time here stream, which would be a lot more suitable for your region of the world. And then it was out of the Halloween crates. Both times I opened 2 crates. I got 4 promotion orders and then Commander XP reward. Talk about unlucky, same reward both times. Yeah, no, I haven't had anything amazing come out of the Halloween crates, to be totally honest. I guess the tabs is going to be nice to have, and it will be interesting to see exactly how that actually works, because it'd be nice to see what they actually offer in the store. It'd be nice to see how much is the Ognevi, because I highly doubt it's going to be available for 250 tabs. I think, like someone was saying in the last stream, oh, we won the game in the Amalfi. We'll have a quick look. But like someone was saying with the Ashasho, which was a tier 6 destroyer available during the Christmas period when we were earning Secura coins and things like that, we were looking at 2,000 of the campaign currency there. So we could be looking at 2,000 for the Ognevi as well. Just floating theories out here. So if we are looking at that, then unless they're going to give us any more Halloween crates through Halloween missions or anything like that, we could be looking at maybe having to purchase Halloween crates with doubloons in order to get the Ognevi. Obviously, everything to be confirmed Thursday next week, which would be nice. Oh, I should really say it for Wales Weekly, but one thing I should mention is that the Black Friday ships for World of Warships PC have been announced. So the Black Friday ships that are coming to World of Warships PC is Cossack Black, Atlanta Black, and Jean Bar Black. So I would hedge your bets quite heavily that those are the ships that we will be looking at for the upcoming Black Friday. They might maybe swap the Atlanta out for something else, but I could see Cossack Black, we have Cossack and Jean Bar Black coming into the game for Black Friday, which would be quite interesting because as yet the Jean Bar has not appeared for Global XP or anything like that, so it would be interesting to see the Jean Bar actually make a return to the game since her campaign, which was Christmas last year. And then was the thing with the Ashasho, they said you have to buy 1 or 2 crates to be able to purchase the Ashasho. Yeah, no, I remember that one. Yeah, so I think that's what they might do with the Ognevi as well. The thing is, how much time does it take approximately to grind out like 200,000 global XP? Because I have set my eyes on the Prince Eugen for a long time. I think it all depends. It depends what you're playing and things like that. I would always recommend you probably want to be playing a tier 6 premium in order to obviously get the additional quantity of basically the 50% buff bonus to the amount of Commander XP and Global XP and things like that it earns. If you can, try to time having a premium account around that. So say if you haven't got like a end supply of premium, then maybe try and get yourself a day or grind towards a day and then focus on it, obviously using global XP boosters and things like that. But I think if you focus on the right things, then I can't remember how much I earned. I think if you're doing like a solid, decent night, I can't remember now. I think it took me like I think it took me 3 weeks of just playing random ships, I should say, to grind out 250,000 or something like that. So, but obviously, if you switch, chop and change a couple of things, then you might do all right. Obviously, one tip, if you are then playing a tier 6 premium ship or something like that, hope you get tier 6 and 7 games, and then target tier 7 ships first, and target tier 7 destroyers even more. The reason being is obviously you're always awarded on how much of a percentage of a ship's HP you remove. So obviously killing the destroyer will give you more, well, taking say half the health of a destroyer, which is very easy to do, would give you more rewards compared to the same, like taking that, like say destroyer's got 10,000 health. If you did 5,000 health to a destroyer, that's half its health, therefore you get reward instantly. Whereas if the battleship has, say, 40,000 health and you do 5,000 damage to it, then that's not really a massive amount of that health, and therefore you're not going to be rewarded as handsomely. Let's get some sea mines out into the water, you never know. There we go, our first fire of the game. I think the Vanguard did actually put his fire out. There we go. That's going to stick a bit longer. Oh, go on, turn into my sea mines. I was going to say tea mines then. Mines filled with Yorkshire tea. Oh, go on, take a tea mine. Oh well. That engagement. So I might as well disengage from that one. And how often you play, one way to maximize global XP is first win bonus plus epic XP booster, epic global XP booster, and throw in an epic commander XP to get as much as possible as well. Exclaim, thanks for the explanation. That's right. It takes about a month to grind 100,000 net global XP, averaging 25 games per day every day. JP, what ship you recommend for me to buy first, a Vanguard or Bismarck? Personally, I'd say neither. But then that's just simply because I've seen so much negativity in regards to both ships. I don't have Bismarck, so therefore I can't really comment on Bismarck myself, although someone else... Oh, that... No. So someone else in the chat may be able to comment in regards to Bismarck, but obviously it depends on your playstyle. If you enjoy not being able to hit anything until you're being focus fired by HE spamming cruisers, then I'm sure she sounds like an absolute great cup of tea. Vanguard is more... She's a fast battleship, so she doesn't have a great armor and she hasn't got a great amount of DPM. I think if you want a tier 7 battleship, then I'd probably highly recommend from the tech trees. I'd probably highly recommend Vladivostok. She's quite tanky. She's a battle tanker as well. Even the French one, the Richelieu, Rochelle, or whatever we want to call it, I think she's quite a nice one. Again, battle tanking. Okay, she's only got 15-inch guns. It's one of the reasons why I think Vladivostok's quite nice. She's battle tanking, 16-inch guns. Iowa, if you can put up with playing the American tech tree. But yeah, that's a couple of ways of putting it. Bismarck is awesome if you get right into the fight. Yeah, and if you don't mind charging in and dying, then I'm sure that's a reasonable way to play it. And it takes me about 1 week to get 100k. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like it. It all depends on how much you play, how you play, and things like that. And also it depends on what ship you play as well. It's all about how handsomely you're actually rewarded and what kind of boosters. And if you play premiums as well, premium ships and premium account always helps. So that might explain why it took me like two or 3 weeks to grind out about enough XP for the Monarch, because I purchased like half the Monarch and I ground out the other half quite quickly. Oh, Jibby God. Well, sorry, I am gonna get focused by this 15-inch battleship, and as you can see, the pretty fireworks from the Bismarck are going off. Lovely jubbly. Let's see, I'm thinking. There we go. Sorry, chaps. Just concentrating a little bit. No, she's coming bowing. Nice. Right, we're going on a kangaroo hunt. Right. Difficult. Yeah, I have the Valve stock in the Margi from the Tech Tree. Oh, very nice, very nice. I haven't got. I'm not a big battleship player. Is the best way to put it. I'm definitely a destroyer player. Definitely a cruiser player. I can have a go at battleships. Is what I'd honestly say. I wouldn't say I'm that good in battleships. However, I'll give them a go. I don't do too badly in them on the occasion. What have we got over there? Fiji. Oh, Fiji's nice and weak. Well, it's kind of half. Oh, there goes the Fiji. Right, okay. Well, the kangaroo obviously hasn't tried to make a run for Alpha, so I might turn the ship around and see if I can just. Oh. Oh, no, he's. Where is he? But I'm going to make him turn back down into the Bravo objective. Kangaroo's playing peekaboo behind something. I can't work out what. Oh, Charles Mattel's got bags of health. Typical. Oh, bugger off, you bloody destroyer. Right, right. Okay. Let's just try and do the chat. Right. Oh. Las Vegas. I've been using the Amagi lately. It's really awesome. Just finished the game with 124,000 damage, 2 kills, and 5 citadels. Very nice. Amagi's on my to-do list along with everything. The intention is for me. Well, I do now have the intention to complete the tech tree. So I want to give that as much a go as possible. I think I can do it. To be honest, most of the things that I haven't got are tier 7 battleships. Simply because I'm not a big battleship player, but I'll get there eventually. I'm probably just going to global XP boost for them and then purchase some credits and things like that as I go along. JP God. Okay, thanks for the answer. No, it's fair enough, fair enough. So I'm trying to keep half an eye on what's going on in the game. I think it's going to be down to the Iowa, because if I die, that's a quite a 50, 60, 75 point flip. For me, it's not enough to obviously get the win for them, but I just don't want to be taking that chance, so I think I will actually just run away here. Just acknowledging we've got 3 objectives and we're up on points and we're up on ships. Just run. And anyways, the way I deal with Bismarck is accept fate that you have got bad accuracy, so get in range where accuracy does not matter. It's fair enough. I think yeah. Oh, Kaguru, you cheeky devil. Let's try our best with that and see what happens. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, the secondaries are alright because obviously they do give you an increased DPM, but currently, until we see the secondary rework, which is expected, it's expected late this year, so it could be November patch. It could, so basically next patch, or it could be the December patch. But until we see those secondary build battleships with a secondary range, I'll just get back. Just run, we've got this if you live, you muppet. Yeah, so until they add that, add something which makes secondaries a bit more effective beyond the range of about 7.58 kilometers, having secondary builds with lots and lots of range does do diddly squat most of the time. They're just pretty fireworks. I mean, it looks pretty, but they don't yield the kind of damage output you'd hope they would. Is a nice way to put it. Doing this, the Italian battleships and the first premium Italian destroyer has made it into World of Warships PC. Wonder what that could mean for Legends. Well, Italian battleships are at the moment in testing on the PC version, so I don't think we'd see them until they've been launched and then on the PC for about half a year. So I wouldn't expect Italian battleships on World of Warships Legends until late 2021. However, I'm happy to be proven wrong and for them to launch them early. Isn't that the nice way to put it? Anyways, I only ever play Bismarck if I got friends with me. Otherwise, I would take Vanguard over Bismarck. But the other battleship line are simply better than either of them. Yes. No, that's kind of what I was getting to. Yeah, no, I agree there. So that's fine. I hate playing Tech Tree. They ruin my stats. Laugh out loud. No, that's fair enough. Matthew, I just sold my Bismarck. I had enough. Yeah, secondaries are useless. I mean, I'm looking forward to buying Bismarck simply because historical value. I do not look forward to playing Bismarck. But I might try and get her. If they roll out this confirm they're going to roll out the secondary rework on World of Warships Legends, then I might look at just rushing, getting Bismarck, and doing a recording of playing Bismarck before they do the rework, and then comparing that to a recording post rework, and just do a comparison and contrast there, which would be quite a nice thing to do. Doing things. How about some Vanguard action? Ooh. Oh, I haven't taken Vanguard out for a long time. But go on, yeah, let's see what we can do with Vanguard. Actually, what we'll do is we'll also check out and just see how badly did I do in the Roma, because as those of you who were here, obviously you can see that we lost that game. What I did was I pushed out to the flank and then ended up getting ganked on by about 5 ships, so it'd be nice to see where we end. So only 49,000 damage, nothing super impressive. However, came third in my team, so... That's amusing, and this is the other amusing fact: the best battleship in my team. So you saw in that game where I wouldn't even say I did great, and yeah, there's something wrong with tier 6 and tier 7. Well, not tier 6 and tier 7, but just tier 7 games in general. However, just about scraped profit thanks to premium. Whew, that's a close one. How did I actually do in that Zara game? So only 69,000 damage. Top of the team. Okay, fair enough. Decent profit. Okay, very nice. I'll have that. Right here, let's see if we can get some cheeky bit of Vanguard action out there. We'll also just strip the Roma off before we move on. Let's see. She's here somewhere. There we go. Vanguard still needs historic camo. Was she ever painted in a historical camo? All the video footage I've seen of Vanguard has always been in Battleship Grey. I mean, you might be right. Maybe she did have a historic camo once, or like had a camouflage painted. But she was launched too late for World War II, and then she basically became a royal yacht. Is the best way to put it. JP, nice game. No, it's quite nice. Hello, John. Good to see you. Nice to see a new name. Is there any way to buy the Russian red and gold camo? I need 2 more for permanent. Not necessarily. However, at the moment, they seem to keep putting camo bundles available for sale in store. So that's potentially. I guess another one is, have you done the legendary birthday mission in the bureau? If you haven't, then that's quite a good one to go down, because you're going to get a couple of Russian crates, and those could potentially have the victory Russian camo in there as well. But until they do some kind of like Russian event, I can't really think of any other way they might do it. Game of Catch Space and Haven, Fletcher, Atlanta, and Megami working in division with Roma. Wichita could neither have Colorado, Bismarck, and Tirpitz. So, Vanguard. Ooh, let's see how this goes. Hopefully that answers your question, John. But much appreciated, good to see you. Then it was, I finally got the Z23, so now the only tier 7 I'm missing is the Charles Mattel. Then I have done all the tech trees. They sometimes come daily deals. Yes, no, that's what I was trying to get to, Matthew. I don't know, I'll just look nice. It just looked nice, yeah. No, it would be amusing if they did like a what if camo, maybe. Bit of a British green, bit of black, very similar to Gallant. That would be quite nice. Or even the one that you get for the Fiji. Those 2 kind of camos on the Vanguard would look quite nice. I'm looking forward to Black Friday and getting some of those Black Friday camos. Maybe making the odd permanent camouflage for a British battleship. I think in KG5 or Vanguard would look very nice in Black Friday black. Okay, a battle tanking Wichita. So thankfully we have British AP. Moving over to the right flank with a Wichita in support, which is nice. I'm offering a lot of leg to the enemy, and I have not had any battleship AP coming towards me, which is quite interesting. I think that should do it. Ah, there we go. We finally had someone shoot at us then. JP, awesome. I think the tier 7s I'm missing is the Megami, the Yamagi, the Bismarck, the Iowa, the Charles Mattel, the Richelieu, think that's it. Oh, that was that Colorado. I was sure that Colorado was reversed, and he must have propulsion mods on that because he's just duped me on that. I know. Let's see. So I think I'm 6, maybe 7 short. Not yet. Oh, good lord. No, I'm going to use my reload booster to make sure that I get high explosives loaded in time for this Fletcher. I didn't quite lead enough.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
I'm going to stick with this Wichita though. See, does anyone have the Prince Eugen? It seems like it's a really solid ship. She's very similar to the Hipper in comparison. I think there's probably a couple of minor differences. I think one of the big differences is you can swap, is it Hydro out for a main battery reload booster? Why is the Wichita saying negative? I know it's AP. Oh, okay, there we go, that's gone. Getting turned in. I'm gonna confess, I'm not super happy with Vanguard at the moment. I'm very tempted to change my commander build.
Torpedoes direct front. Concentrate fire on the designated target. We've been spotted.
She feels very thick in the water.
We've sprung a leak. We're filling up fast.
Doesn't seem to respond the way I would like her to.
Problem solved.
Finally have an opportunity to hit a target hard, and there's a bloody island in the way. Colorado's firing HE? Yeah. Strange. What possessed him?
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
I'll have to catch up with the chat in a second, chaps. Okay. I think we're just kind of getting into the swing of this one.
Nice work.
Just trying to decide whether or not to turn in against them or turn away and back to base. know it's not effective, but we'll see if we can get some plunging fire along the deck of the Roma and see what we can do there. Amusingly, we're up to more damage than we did in the Aroma. Oh. I think we're going in. I don't see any other way around it. Wichita can bow tank, so I'm not even going to look at him with my AP. Atlanta, though.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Just turning away. Just knowing that I've taken over being tip of the spear for the Wichita, which hopefully has buyed him a bit of time. Now it's simply a matter of seeing if we can just get something worthwhile out of this. Yeah, like that. Yeah, nice. Thank you very much. Oh no, you've been spotted. So let's just aim for the deck line there. Or no, the aim for the deck of the, yeah, see, so we're getting 5,000 damage by aiming at the deck of the Wichita. It's too late for me to turn back and assist this Wichita. There's just not enough space for me to manoeuvre around this island. I could really do with the Iowa actually pushing up here. Let's get that heel going though. Might have a chance to look at the chat, but how far are we? Oh good lord, I have a long... Okay, there's a lot there. I can't jump in. Right. No, a name was, it would be a good ship if the damn engine was not so weak in regards to the Prince Eugen. The thing is 8km torps come in handy. JP God, it's only tier 7 and I need Bismarck, Hipper, Z23 shards. That's all of them, isn't it? And I'm just reading it and going, wait, that's all of them. God's sake. Salwomi? Oh, I know. Maybe no wad. Hello.
Fire.
Oh no, I'm gonna get focused now. Oh, it's a bloody full health turpits.
Torpedoes to starboard. Concentrate fire on the target.
Blast. I need to go to my front turrets. Front turrets, please. Thank you.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Right.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Nice work. Obliged.
Right, let's... Turbits has torpedoes. Turbits, could you just fire all of your guns? All of your guns? Yes, okay, that's kind of all your guns. But let's get this tucked back in. Right, we are going battle turrets only. I cannot take a risk of flicking out again like that with a turret. Ooh. Turpix is now getting overly keen in order to try and get torpedoes out from his other side. So we are going to aim for bow. Nice. That's the first time I have played Vanguard since I did the Vanguard review for the channel, so if someone would like to go find out how far back that was. 158,000 damage, 2 kills, 60 hits on target, 2 citadels. First on the team. And made myself a very tiny profit. Fireproof, Dreadnought, Confederate, Devastating Strike, and High Caliber. I don't play battleships much. And I wouldn't say I'm a good player in battleships, but that was just, let's call that a fluke or luck. Right, I was going to try and catch up with this chat. I do apologise, guys. What I'll put Vanguard on screen. Usually this is about the time that I do the community game, so if any of you on the PlayStation 4 would like to join me for a game, feel free to make yourself available for a division. I'm just going to crack through the chat and then I'll check who's available to play in the division, and then obviously if you are on the PS4 and you do want to do it, make sure you just let me know in the chat. So once I catch up with the chat, I can then check in, see who's available for a division, grab 2 of you, and we'll go out in a game, say tier 5, tier 6, tier 7. Rightio. Right, let's see, where are we? How far back do I have to go? Oh god, how far back? Vanguard, JP. Has pointing out map sectors been helpful to anyone? I have found it helpful in order to target the first square that I'm going to target while sailing. And then what that usually means is people on my flank go, oh, okay, so he knows what he's doing, right? And they actually usually come along with me. I found that quite useful. Anyways, that's going to be a long, arduous journey in order to grind those tech trees, and that's to JP. He needs everything. John, what is the more fun ship, the Boise or the Flint? I really quite enjoy the Flint because she's an Atlanta with a smokescreen. However, I think there's a case to be made for the Boise as well because she does have that monster heal, so she can keep herself going in the game if she doesn't go pop. Anyways, not that much. The time when it's helpful, I'm typically dead, and that's in regards to pinging the map. Yeah, no, that's understandable. John, personally, I think the Flint, but I don't have the either ship. That's from Saxman back to John. Nowak, Flint has smoking good torps. Yeah, that's the other one. The torps and the Flint, you can't underestimate them. They're quite nice as well. And the name was, but I think the Boise can take cruiser hits far better than the Flint. Yeah, it's all swings and roundabouts between the two. I think it depends on your playstyle. Obviously, I do have both, and I'm more inclined to play the Flint, I should say. Mixed Gamer, Dev to Atlanta, hate that ship. I know, yeah. Well, I like them because they're really easy to kill. Saxman, that's the issue. Both ships have strengths and weaknesses. JP, Vanguard heal is huge. Yeah, Vanguard does have a massive heal. It's something that kind of counters her weaker armor. I wasn't completely pleased with the maneuverability of the Vanguard in that game, and so I might have to look into what I can do to improve her maneuverability in future. I might have to look into a different commander build. Saxman, nice job. Matthew, a good kill. John, thanks, Captain Saxon. Now those medals show you're putting in the work. Then it was ramming speed. Oh, I wish I could have got. It would have been nice to get a Die Hard as well, wouldn't it? Against that Bismarck. JP, no problem, John. John, does anyone ever play against the AI? I think the bots play pretty well. Yeah, the bots do play pretty well. I think it's quite amusing when you lose against AI. You go, oh my god, what did my team do? JP, awesome game. It is Citron. Hi Citron. Good to see you. Seamless. AI bots play better than most players in randoms. I know what you mean sometimes. Good to see you, Seamless as well. Good to see you, Andrew. So you're just getting the hang of the Vanguard, eh? I kind of understand Vanguard. I think it's a little bit down to the matchmaking. Because sometimes you just end up with, if you see lots of 16-inch gun battleships, you kind of go, oh, okay, Vanguard's done. I think that game I kind of got a little bit lucky, mostly 15-inch gun battleships, I think, and got myself into a nice little corner with the Wichita, getting quite a lot of crossfire. That's the thing with this game, like. I know some battleship players like to just huddle up in the middle now and think they can control the map from the middle. The problem is you don't control the map from the middle because no one's controlling everywhere else. Pardon me, no one's controlling everywhere else. So if you actually break out and grab the center and the flanks, then you got a crossfire and you have map control. And I think that was the nice one about that one was like me and the Wichita both. The Wichita definitely a really good cruiser to be alongside there. He did well. I can't remember his name, but if I'd like to say he did a really good job. John laugh out loud. Name was I'll jump in again. Okay, no, I'll pick up those. Las Vegas. I can join for a game of two. Okay, so I got. I know you two. John lad. What is better, Vanguard or Scharnhorst? I don't have Scharnhorst, but then again, Scharnhorst is premium. She is a tier 6, so she is going to have slightly more favourable matchmaking, and she's going to make you a lot more money. Is the nice way to do it. Scharnhorst is on my to-do list of when I have a patch where I'm maybe not too interested in all the ships, or maybe I end up with an extra bit of mounted doubloons kicking around, then maybe I will pick up the Scharnhorst. But at the moment, my time for picking up the Scharnhorst is gone, because Scharnhorst came out way before I started the channel. The fun thing is the Vanguard is a premium tier 7 battleships on PC. Yeah, and I think the Monarch is the tech tree. So they switched the Monarch and the Vanguard round, I think, if I recall off the top of my head. JP Scharnhorst. Certainly completely different playstyles from the Shan to the Vanguard. Shan, you've got to dive in. Van is more backplay. But they're also both, I guess you could say both are very HE heavy cruisers. Right here, let's see who's available for a division. Obviously, I can pick up a Eternal Abyss. Vass, if you're available. Just drop yourself in. Just got to stretch the leg, and as we're halfway through the stream, well, we might as well highlight that tonight's drink, because last week turned into a rum appreciation club. We have Ardmore, single malt Scotch whisky. So it's a lightly peated whisky. It has a creamy vanilla balanced with sweet honey and spice. So that is this evening's drink. I thought I might start doing something like that, being that we usually do see a nice glass as well. I've got a Fleet Air Arm glass. Very nice. So, let's see if Vass is around. There we go. Rightio. So we'll do 1 or 2 community games. Let's see. Yes, they switched them. Okay, dokie. That's very good. Sorry, I clicked available. Other people kept inviting me. I didn't even know if people actually use that. I've never really bothered using it, so it would be quite interesting. Anyways, I am 101 high caliber away from 1000. Oh, very nice, very nice. John Ladd, I was a World of Tanks player until about a month ago. I gave this game a shot and never looked back to World of Tanks. I've never been too tempted by World of Tanks. I might as well just let them know. Tier 6 if possible, chaps. We'd much appreciated. I just because I usually prefer tier 6. I'll just flash the Fiji just so you know. Um, World of Tanks. Okay, I have quite an interesting military history. I have done from a very young age. World of Tanks was obviously a game that I did contemplate. However, when reviewing when thinking about playing tank warfare and things like that, I kind of think from what I've seen. Okay, so this is not from me playing, but from what I've seen, I kind of feel that I think War Thunder does it better, but maybe that's heresy. Um, um, what are you thinking in Eternal Abyss? Eternal Abyss is in the Shasha. What are you thinking, Fast Vegas? Are you thinking cruiser or are you thinking battleship? I'll let you pick first, and then I'll just work around you guys. Oh, sorry, I can't see that. Atlanta. Oh, well, I'll have to take the Galloping Girl out then, won't we? And just because all hail the 37.7 knots. Here we go. So, let's see. Very nice. How many games have you now played, Name? 6,580. Very good. John, play Hood. Well, your wish is my command. Coach Saxman, holy moly, that's a sick ratio. Someone asked. I can't remember if it was last stream or the stream before, but someone asked how much Elite XP do I have in total. I forgot to obviously answer it during stream. However, looking at it now, mine's about 14 million. So this is the community game. The community game is basically where rather than let you guys try and stream snipe me and kill me, I'd rather play with you. So, this is my way of letting you join me for 1 or 2 games while I stream, and it's just good to mix it up every now and then. Get a little bit of division play in there rather than just me playing solo all evening as well. Gets you guys involved, and hopefully, fingers crossed, when they expand this to cross-console, being able to form divisions cross-console, then a lot more of you will be able to get involved. And I look forward to that. I enjoy live streaming. I enjoy you guys being here. It's always much appreciated. And I do enjoy doing the community games as well. It's quite nice to mix it up a little bit. As always, I might as well plug it in. If you can give this stream a thumbs up, it always helps it become more visible when people search. The Terabel, Benson, Z23, Zara, York, Sean Sean has Eisenhower, and Jean Bar. So actually, this is quite a favourable game for the Hood. Obviously spotted. Eisenhower, York. Now I wish I had high explosives. We will load high explosives because we might have an opportunity where we can knock out the York's engines. That's you're probably being spotted from your port side if they've sent an enemy destroyer straight up the centre. Acknowledging the Z23. I will pop my sonar on. One of the nice things with HM's Hood is they have actually given her sonar. So she's one of the few battleships in this game which does come with sonar, and which is much appreciated considering her large turning circle. Knocked out destroyed one of the torpedo tubes on the Z23, and also incapacitated its engines. There we go, and there's one of the nice things with the sonar. Let's see if we can knock out the York's engines. It would be amusing following Sunday's video. Yes, there you go. So just kind of knocked out the momentum of the York, and now I wish I hadn't, because if I hadn't, the torpedoes would have hit. Oh, no one was. I do apologise, and this is where I wish there was that "I'm sorry" kind of thing. I'm so sorry. Oh my. Right, time to turn this girl back in. With Hood, she has... Oh, got a nice citadel. With Hood, you always have to remember that she doesn't like to play at range and she doesn't like to play it close. So you kind of have to accept that you have to do a little bit of kiting in and out sometimes. Because playing at range, she has a very thin deck armor, and so Battleship AP will penetrate the deck and hurt a lot. She also takes a lot of damage from cruisers if she does become focus fired, so that's something you always need to be taken into consideration. Let's see if we can try and predict that. Oh, straddling the Eisenhower. Seeing if I can tempt the Eisenhower into firing on me.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Typical, I'll bounce. Right, we're going to load HE because I think I'm a little bit too far away for my AP to be effective from the Hood. It does seem to be a thing at long range, the AP just seems to be a little less effective. Let's see if I can push in, maybe see if I can get some. Let me see if we can push the Z-23 under a little bit of pressure. Knocked out his steering gears, so he won't be going anywhere. I'm going to wait and see if that torpedo hits. And now should be a good time to see if we can set a fire on the Eisenhower. There we go. Jean-Bar on my left. Jean-Bar has a main battery reload booster. I do not want to be broadside onto her. She's got bigger things to deal with right now. However, she does fill me with dread because she could quite easily stick 2 volleys of 8 AP shells into my broadside. However, nice work. See if we can knock out the engines on the York and stop him from being able to run away and disengage. Yes. Okay, right. We need to pay a bit more attention here and see if we can tickle this Z-23 to death. Although I'm thinking Vast in his Atlanta is going to mop her up. However, here comes the 15-inch HE. Gonna knock the throttle. I think I can just about get Hood through. Fortunately, Terminal Abyss couldn't make it. Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay.
That's how it's done.
Nelson, the sarcasm is not much appreciated. Oh. Z-23 pipped you both quite nastily. Okay, right, let's see if we can get rid of her. I'm guessing here. Send all that out. Just nicked me, dang it, from Las Vegas. Good effort. Knocked out the engines on the York again. This is like the perfect game. Why did I not get this game when I was trying to do my research for the German cruisers video? Hoping, yes. Okay. Rightio, I've got a little bit of time, so I'm going to try and catch up with the chat. Let's see, where did I get there? John, glad I found this channel. This is a great subscribe to there. Oh, good to have you join. I guess it's different, is the best way to put it. This channel, especially the way I review ships, is definitely different. I don't think anyone else does it. And let's be honest, trying to read and play at the same time is a bit like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. What do we have? We have a Benson working with the two channels. Of course, it's the division left. Um, I think we're going to have to go aggressive. I think we're going to have to try and push into the Delta objective. I don't think there's much choice about it. It is a Benson. Let's do the sonar now. Because the Nelson's nearby, I might be able to help. Where is the fire coming in from? There's no smoke screen, so how is he stealth firing? Okay, right. Oh, that was good. Good for you to join us, John. Much appreciated. Every Friday's a live stream. So this is there we go. There's one launcher from the Benson.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
There's another launcher, so I'm glad I put that on. Also, you know how the torpedoes came from that angle, and now they're coming from this angle, so I know the Benson's going to his left. So I know he's trying to obviously circle around towards the other objective. I'm going to put my guns to my right side. I'm gonna go balls out. I think I've got to go balls out. Right, I'm going this way. I need to say, teammate, I need your support. Capture that area. I'm gonna have to go balls to the wall and see if I can find this Benson. Spotted, so he's definitely come round here. I'm just hoping maybe I can put myself between him and Charlie objective and just hold him off long enough. There you go. My sixth sense of what destroyers do strikes again. Right, I assume he's going to probably fire torpedoes, so I'm just going to go nose in. He's definitely probably got one launcher loaded. But I would have seen it by now. Right, so I can turn this girl around and I can catch up with the chat. Let's see, where am I? Simpus, I only played 820 games, and I just managed to get back to 50% since I've learned the game now. I wouldn't be able to tell you what my win ratio was when I first started playing. I never really started to pay attention until probably about Christmas last year, and then think about then it was about 60%, 60 to 65 is what it's always floated around there. No idea what it was when I first started playing the game back in April last year. When I started to play this game, I had no idea about the game. I got lucky because I played the second beta, so I had like an inkling of how it generally played. And when I first started playing the game, I did play destroyers pretty much solely. I was a DD main when I first started. John, playing against the AI helped me learn the basics about the game without a lot of pressure. No, that's why they introduce you to the game to AI. The main reason why you usually move off of AI is because AI becomes financially unviable about tier 5, and I think it becomes like XP unviable by about tier 3 or 4. You just don't earn enough XP. But obviously the best way to learn the game is to just play the game. Don't rush too fast. Don't rush too hard to the end tech tree ships, because I mean it's not perfect, but generally the higher it should be, the higher the skill players usually stay around the higher tiers. So usually you don't want to rush up there and end up playing against people who have been playing this game for a long time. Before you've learnt quite a lot of the mechanics. And as always, I'd highly recommend going to the World of Warships PC YouTube page and find their playlist regarding how it's done. The reason being is there's a lot of information in those videos, and it's mostly applicable to World of Warships Legends, and those videos can really help you just get a good understanding of it. If someone would like to go and grab that and share the link to that playlist in the chat for the stream, that would be much appreciated, because unfortunately I can't multitask that much. There's only so much I can do, but it's something I'd always highly recommend. Let's see. JB, yeah. John, the Hood can take a lot of punishment. Very fun ship. Yes, no, I wouldn't say she can take a lot of punishment. She can suffer a lot. It's just about nice, game's done. It's just about reading the map. You have to have a lot of map awareness with a Hood, because you get in the wrong position, it's very hard. It's one of the reasons why I've gone for a speed build on Hood, is simply because it gives me the ability to disengage. I can pick and choose my engagements. Mid-table, I mean, I probably didn't really deserve those 4 kills, to be totally honest. They weren't really super good kills, is the best way to put it. But it was, yeah, it was an alright game. I might do one more game with the community. I'll let you guys pick the tier. I assume you'll probably want to play tier 7, but I'm also up for tier 6 or tier 5. I'll just let you guys pick between yourselves and argue. I've just seen Owen Pope. What's up? Back to port. Good to see you. Everything's fine. It's Friday. We can Friday night stream. Saxman has just shared the playlist that I was talking about. So John, I'd highly recommend that playlist. There's a lot to learn in there. Oh god, this chat's going. Look, this is the first time the chat has gone faster than I can read, and it's nice to see. Oh, we're looking at tier 7. Denin, hello Denin. Bloody hell. That's just nicks me. Dang, that was the torpedo. Yep, I know where I am now. Dang, Denin, it is it me, or would it be funny if you could die from friendly fire? No, that would not be funny, because the curse of friendly fire on the PC, you can just see it, and it is just irritating. So I'm looking at Edinburgh or Lightning. Vass, I'll let you pick. Oh, we have Udachi. Oh. I'm going to try the Edinburgh. I know the last time I took Edinburgh out on stream, it all went wrong, but we're going to try again. I'll launch the game, and I select a ship, and then we'll launch it, and I'll see if I can try and catch up with this. Oh, JP's going. Good to have you here, JP. I'm sorry I haven't got to your message in time. I hope you're here to hear me say goodbye. But if not, hopefully you'll be watching this and catch up, and you'll notice this. Anyways, yeah, I love hate sheet at those German cruisers that are trying to run away from you, completely controlling their movements. Smart players will know how to control an engagement with those cruisers. So Denin, I would kill half my team on purpose, not joking. Me too. Just a meme. Then I'd go on mic and play coffin dance. Well, the thing is, you got to bear in mind when they on PC, the way it works is and the amount of damage that you do to a friendly ship is doubled back to you. So you can actually kill yourself trying to kill someone. Akatsuki, Z23, Z23, Chapayev, Sharnhorse, Lion, and Margit, Richelieu. Going for the Alpha objective sounds like a good idea. Gonna try and cover Las Vegas is in the Udachi using my smoke cruiser. So I'm hoping that he can do a nice bit of spotting, and I can do a nice bit of covering fire with my chain smoking Edinburgh. Las Vegas, excellent play. No, I came mid-table. I did all right, but I think reading the Benson probably did help us. John, drinks all round when we go back to the port. I don't know. For me, it's just Yorkshire tea. Fair enough. Fair enough. And it was. I see a filthy window licker. Who? The above is how it worked. Playlist. Brilliant. Seamless. The funny thing is, the ship that got me back to 50% was. Oh, that one. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Las Vegas. Then was you choose, mate. Fair enough. Owen, I have been seeing so many Jean bars lately. You'll probably always see like a peak of premium ships during the early part of the week as people are trying to get their premium supplies and things like that sorted. But usually as the week goes on, you'll start to see a slight lacking off of premium ships as it goes along. John, I have a tier 5 for you. Exeter. Okay, yeah, no, we can take the Exeter out. I'm going to have to jump back in. As you may be hearing, the wife is returning from work. You're early, love. No, it's alright, it's alright. So you might hear the wife moving around in the background. Normally she comes home a bit later. But we've only got half an hour of the stream left. Chaps, I ought to let you know that I have been spotted. And I should actually let you know in the game because it's better than relying on the 15-second lag. Oh, let's just turn the heel on now. I hate you. I hate you, I can see here. Oh. Alright, let's see how this goes when I'm only a husk of the ship that I once was. Oh, there's more torpedoes. There's another destroyer over here. Oh. Bloody Nora. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to play open water unless I can turn back around into my smoke screen. So Vass, I better just let you know that there's potentially another destroyer over here on the left. Oh, good lord. That's me. Well, that is a very vicious way to die. But we should get an Exeter game in after this quite nicely. So I'll probably, I mean, we'll stick around and see how these two do. Yes, definitely another destroyer on this flank. It's firing torpedoes in batches of 4. Oh, this is Z23 regardless which way you look at it. More than likely it's the random Z23. But we'll just see how Eternalist does in his Jean bar. No pressure. No, it was. My Belfast is now my higher Elite XP than my Atlanta is almost 1,300,000. Very nice. I see that you're definitely one who focuses on your premium ships in order to obviously get the high reward. And I do the same. I do the same. It's better. Owen Pope, Holy Mother of God. That is 1 ton of Elite XP. That is quite nice. Saxman, say hello to Mrs. Major. She's just popped back upstairs now. But yeah, no, I'll let her know that you said hi. John, hello, John. I think that's a new name. Nice to see you. T5. Tier 5, yeah, no, I think we're going to take the Exeter out next. We're just going to. I'm just going to stick around and see a bit of this game first because I feel like me getting torped to death very quickly. Obviously, things happen. But I think you guys probably want to see it a little bit more, so it's worth just watching a bit of Eternal before we're doing this. Page, so we can hit up some battles. Oh, okay, all right. Trying to kill me, are we? So that's been a great time to catch up on the chat, laugh out loud. Yes, now finally, I think I have caught up with the chat. Rightio. I think, oh, this is quite an awkward game. Eternal's dodging torpedoes coming at him from all sorts of angles, but he's managed to dispatch the Scharnhorst very nicely. Which means that they've only got the Richelieu and a Z-23, but Z-23 has also been last spotted in Bravo, and it looks like our team has kind of lost the right flank, lost the centre, and is falling back. So I don't see this pulling off as a victory, and I mean, you never know, I might actually come in a reasonable place on the table depending on how potato the rest of the team does, but I don't think I'll be making myself a tiny profit, unfortunately. I think that will be a loss. So again, that is another HMS Edinburgh stream fail. Maybe I need to make a combine the combine them all. But I think Eternal Abyss and Las Vegas should be able to make themselves a pretty penny. They should be doing all right. So I will depart from them, and I wish them the best of luck. I wish I could say that actually in game still. It's a shame that it disconnects you. So we'll do a bit of tier 5. We'll take the wish them the best luck. I'll take the Exeter out, or the sexy Exie as I like to call her. Here we go. Let's see what we can do in her. Yeah, we'll stick a credit booster on there. I could do with the credits because I am obviously trying to get my next tier 7 ship. So we're going to launch that. So we're down to the last couple, probably last 2 games. This game, maybe one more after it. Oh, very nice. So what do we have? We have a game of domination on Crash Zone, and then obviously after this we will check out the scoreboard on the last game just to see how badly I did. Let's see, a bit of tier 5. So enemy team, tier 5 and 6 game for Buki, Icarus, Jervis, Benson, Trento, Mayuku, Bayern, New Mexico. Okie dokie. Let's see what we can do here. I'm hoping the Jervis stays with me for some spotting. My Exeter playstyle is very reliant on if I let him know. Thank you. Right, so I have a Jervis player who acknowledges. We don't need that many DDs, Jervis. I mean, the more the merrier. I'm more than happy to have multiple ships spotting. Let's see how we do here. John, I was thinking of getting the ship. She's a good ship. There is a review on the channel. If you go to the channel homepage, you can always go down to the British Tech Tree and look at the British cruiser playlist, and she will be in there. Otherwise, you can obviously just search the channel or just search YouTube, and it should come up. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for YouTube actually promotes my channel. And then what's all the torpedoes dodging, man. That was quite the sight. Oh, I'm spotting. Hopefully, Jervis, you are with me. Oh, coming under fire from the Mayuku. We know the New Mexico. Oh, hello. What we should hopefully see here is a lovely part of the Exeter is that her sonar will pick up ships at 5.1 kilometers range. So the Benson has nowhere to hide here. Now I could slow down and pop a smoke screen, but my detectability in fire and smoke isn't the well. It probably is quite good, but it's not good enough for me to be able to stealth fire with my sonar. However, not expecting the Benson to be around for much longer. Very nice. Now Very tempting to see if I can make a dash for the Benson smokescreen. The reason being is I know this Benson smokescreen is going to last a good while. However, that Mayuku, he is switched on and he is firing 8p. So we're just going to tuck our tail in and then flick our tail back out. We're obviously going to keep trying to make a dash for that Benson smokescreen. I mean, it's a free smokescreen and it's going to last ages. Now my detectability has obviously meant that I dropped off, so we're now moving in. Jervis, I still need your support because I need intelligence data. Basically, I'm saying I need someone to come spot for me, please. There's only so much I can do myself. Rightio, time to start picking on this New Mexico. And we'll start putting some fish in the water, and I'm kind of half expecting that he will just potato into the island. We will get one of the heals on the go. Now the heal on the exit isn't super amazing, but having a heal is better than not having a heal. So being able to regain about 5,000 HP is always much appreciated. We're going to see if we can get a fire on the New Mexico before our torpedoes hit. The reason being is we can force him to damage con a fire, then any kind of flooding is going to stick, but I think he's done for. There's no way he's going to dodge that. And there we go. Now duking off with the Mayuku, although tempting. I mean, we might have to. So I am going to start popping a smoke screen here, just to make sure that I do stay in smoke. There we go. Okay, the Mayuku's dropped off, but we do have a great big battleship to pick on, which is slow moving target. I mean, it's easy prey, I guess you could say, especially for burning it up with HE, because the Mayuku keeps dropping off detectability, and I don't have to keep thinking about what I'm going to be shooting next too much. So there you saw the New Mexico did damage con the fire that I just said. American battleships do have a long duration damage control party reload, so that volley is not going to set a fire, but I might be able to squeeze a fire out of this last volley. But I mean, I'm going to have to vacate my smoke screen because it's no longer a target-rich environment. Didn't get the fire, we're just going to have to start moving. Mayuku running off down there, I'm not going to chase him, there's no point. He's not going to be able to do anything down there. And, good call in moving out of that smoke screen. Look, I can catch up with the chat. Right, where are we? Oh, wait, no, unique ship. Yeah, no, she's definitely quite a unique ship. It kind of helps that she's been up-tiered from the PC version. Given her smoke has been probably the best thing they could have done for her, really. Denim. And that's why I don't use torpedo boats unless it has decent guns. Not quite well, I definitely agree that it's always worth having decent guns. I have got a gunboat commander build on my Japanese destroyers, which has been quite amusing. And there was 2-3 days I'll finish my Alaska, and then I'm done with the done and dusted. Yeah, no, I'm quite close to finishing the Yamato. I think I'm probably about a week off, I think. I'm not really trying with the Yamato. What's the point in rushing? There's nothing else for me to work on once I finish her. Obviously you'll know when I finish her because she will obviously appear on the channel in a Let's Play. I'm not reviewing the legendary ships because there's only 3 of them, and trying to do a comparison between legendary ships seems a little bit pointless. Rightio, so it is just the Mayuku left. Right, so we'll head on down this way and see if we can... Oh, she's in range. We'll see if we can tidy her up. Last one, yep, Saxman. 2-part, they didn't update the research bureau. Yeah, no, that's very true. They should have updated. I'm about the same away from the Grosser Kurfürst. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Saxman, yeah, sorry. Owen, I'm around 2 milestones away from the Yamato. I suspect the Yamato is probably the best reward there. Personally, I have not been too impressed with the Grosser Kurfürst, and the Alaska's alright, but she's not really a cruiser, and she's not really a battleship. She is a battle cruiser, and it means she's a bit of a hybrid. And although I do enjoy Hood, which is obviously a battle cruiser, Hood does come with 15-inch guns, which means that she can kind of compete. But the nice one with Alaska is obviously she does come with radar, which is quite a nice combination. And that's and that's like 24 weeks. Yeah, I'll have nothing to do on my bureau, so I'm losing value out of my premium account ever since I only had one left. You know, that's the thing. Like, again, it's I've only had one ship ticking over in the bureau for about a week and a half now, I think. In 4 weeks, yeah. Gross-Kurfürst's guns get knocked out easily. Gross-Kurfürst's guns can't hit anything unless you get close, and she's so big that she's a fire magnet against a Gross-Kurfürst. Just HE spam, equilibrium power. You'll burn her to death quite easily. Rightio. Second on the team. I'm quite happy with that. The Jervis that was hanging around with me, I think. No, that was the Jervis on the other flank. I think the Jervis that's hanging around with me came second from bottom on our team. If he stuck a bit more closer to me, he could have done a lot more spotting for me, and I would have given him a lot of spotting damage. This is the thing, if you're a destroyer and you see a smoke cruiser, stick in front of that smoke cruiser as much as possible, because the smoke cruiser will give you a hell of a lot of spotting damage. Especially considering a cruiser has a very good DPM. So, let's see. Does Exeter feel faster than London? Well, London is officially faster, but only by about half a knot. Best thing to do for a comparison, let's take London out straight away afterwards, is the next ship of the stream. There we go. Let's see if we can use London. We might be able to squeeze one more game in, we'll see. I like the London, but she's very sluggish. Her sluggishness is her rudder and her turning circle. She is faster, but just due to her bigger size, it may appear slower because of her bigger size. But also her maneuverability, I guess you could say, her rudder shift and her turning circle are worse than the Exeter. It's one of the reasons why I like the Exeter. I like the Exeter because of its size, her maneuverability, other things like that. Hopefully that answers your question, John. Owen, you gonna get the Benham? Yes, I will be getting the Benham. I'll probably try and get her. I'm thinking. I usually try to review the campaign premium ships 1 week before everyone else will have access to them. But considering that everyone else is going to have access to her possibly week 4, it's whether I end up looking at her at week 3. Tier 4 and 5 game of Domination Haven, Matsuki, T22, Gaidi, Montecuculi, Emily Batten, Omaha, Bedoini, and Leander. Right, locking my guns off to the left. I want to go left. Podvosky, I need your support because I would like you to capture the Charlie objective. Why? Why is the Podvosky going over there? What has he got to achieve? We've already got 2 destroyers over. We've got 3 destroyers over on the left flank. Why do we need a bloody 4th one? At least the Montecuculi is with me, so at least I have some. But here's a good comparison of the size of London in comparison to the Montecuculi. Obviously, the Montecuculi is a tier 4, but it is quite amusing to do that size comparison. I don't even play this game anymore. The Bureau sucks. Sucks. Most fun ships have been nerfed, and I'm sick of being destroyed by one shot in my battleships. I think you got to mix it up a little bit. Is the best way to put it. I usually mix around with different ships all the time. Yes, I play British ships all the time, I guess you could say, but I do jump around between destroyers and cruisers and battleships. And what I find fun changes all the time. I go from really, really enjoying the Exeter to the next thing I'll be really, really enjoying the Hood. Then the next thing I'll be really, really enjoying the Cossack. Okay, yeah, I know I've named just premiums there, but obviously they come with the benefit of having earning more, but it's not just premiums as well. I'm in at the moment. I'm a bit of a phase of being in love with the Fiji. Absolutely loving the Fiji. Also, I love the KG5 as well. I've fallen back in love with the Jervis as well. There was a little point where I didn't quite enjoy the Jervis, but I've been playing her nicely as well. So it's about just find your passion, find it again. I hope you do. Mix it up. Try and find your stride again. Because it's a dynamic. It is always going to be a dynamic game with things changing all the time. I am gonna cut off this Monty Cuccioli from behind, so she's got nowhere to go. So I do feel for him there. However, I do need to get this volley of AP out into the side of that Bedoini for a citadel. Stop turning broadside onto him, Monty Cuccioli. I will get my sonar on because I always had a hunch there. Let's see if we can get another 2 shells out there. Finding his citadel 2 more times. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Right, might as well load up HE. Get this capture and over done with. What we got going around there? Enemy tin. Okay, so let's get our guns trained off to our right hand side and see if I can reverse this back up. See if I can back up the friendly enemy batin in obviously trying to counter this enemy cruiser. I mean, I'm broke doubloons wise. And I think we're always finding ourselves in that kind of situation. I'm lucky in respect that I have the channel obviously to provide me a constant inspiration to keep going, and then also I do have what I call a modelling budget or a hobby budget, and so I do dip into the hobby budget for as and when it comes to World Warships, which does then allow me to invest into the game occasionally. Well, not occasionally, it's all the bloody time, let's be totally honest. I mean, I wish I can get the Benham. You should be able to get the Benham. Obviously, it's just a matter of Admiralty backing, but if you can, you might be able to find your way of being able to get enough free doubloons, I guess you could say, that could bump you along a certain amount, and then fingers crossed you could just cross the line. It's always worth trying to save. The free amount of doubloons that you get in order to try and get Admiralty backing. Because I wouldn't bother wasting it on daily deals or anything like that. I don't really think they're completely worthwhile unless you're after something in Pacific. Let's see. I'm gonna just focus using high explosives against the enemy Bataan, just because her armor's so thin. My AP is probably gonna punch straight through, especially this range with my higher muzzle velocity. Something shooting me from my front, which does concern me. Okay, very nice. That's gone. Let's see if we can find the enemy. What's left on the enemy? A Leander. That's good for me. A Guidey and a Matsuki. Matsuki, I should say. Let's see. Don't know. Maybe that's kind of simple. Owen, I'm deciding not to get it, but I want to. No, it's fair. Oh God, Lord. That leads me to believe that where's the Leander? There's the Matsuki's torps. I think I can just about get around these two. Leander's over there. Okay, let's see if we can just go hunting this Matsuki. London is a big boy. Yes, yes. Or a big girl. I like to say. Owen, you. Neptune's beard. Right. London. Owen, I'm saving to see if there will soon be a carrier campaign. I wouldn't say expect a carrier campaign until 2022. I think it's a long way off. Then, well, you're going to be waiting in at least a year. Owen, I gotta say, your live streams are shorter than T-Balls, but you get a lot more. But you are a lot more friendlier. Fair enough, fair enough. I try to keep up with the chat. At the moment, I still can. Obviously, there will be a day when I can't keep up with the chat, but until then, I'm going to keep trying. Well, Denon, I have already spent $40 from my allowance, so. Owen, Vass, I find T-Ball streams to be very toxic. I don't bother with his channel anymore. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, Las Vegas, very true. Yep. Something I agree with. Have you reviewed the Abruzzi? No, I haven't. Although I do purchase the odd ship and I do have a premium account and things like that, there's only so much I can do. I'm not an official content creator, so I don't get things for free. Everything I do is off my own back, and this channel will never be monetized, so you will never see any adverts on this channel. Obviously, I do get a bit of help from patrons, so the Patreon account is obviously there. Should people wish to obviously assist, I guess you could say, because this channel is going to be basically financed by me and the patrons, is the best way to put it. I'm not going to do advertising, so I can only really get one ship a patch. I can't really push it beyond that. Last patch, I think it was the Abruzzi, there was Julius Caesar and London, and obviously I picked London because I'm a British main, is the best way to put it. I focus on British ships. Third on the team with London, that's quite nice. 31,000 damage. And yeah, decent amount of profit, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to try and catch up with the chat. However, that will be the end of the stream, but I will obviously get London on screen so we can spin her around. So obviously the stream is ending a little earlier, simply because the wife is home, and if I play one more game, I might get in trouble. So we will just have London in the background, and I'll just see if I can catch up with the chat. And then it was, stop traumatizing me by reminding me that they have removed Neptune's beard. Yes, why did they get rid of that? I don't know why. Then, you actually brought the anime characters. Yes, I did get them all, unfortunately. Not because 3 of them were British, and having more British commanders cannot be neglected, I guess you could say. Owen, you definitely got a British accent, really? I always do so. I want more Azura lane commanders. Yeah, hopefully they might do another Azura lane, Azura lane event in the future. That would be fun. I'm British. Oh, no, it's good to see. I do wonder where everyone comes from, but it's always much appreciated to know that there is a very large cross section of the world's population already represented within our very small sub count, I guess you could say. I wish we could customize the port. It's something they're looking into, but obviously I wouldn't say expect it soon, but I am hoping that we will see something else rather than vanilla Manila for the rest of the year, because I've got a little bit sick of Manila. They haven't really changed I think they changed the port maybe twice this year, and both cases it has been Brooklyn, so we've only really had 2 ports this year compared to the numerous ports that we did have last year. The anime commanders are so dang expensive. Yes, they are. I know. The thing is, I got lucky during the Azure Lane event that did happen. I think I pretty much got them all apart from 2, and so I actually had to purchase 2 of them. So that was I got very lucky there. Las Vegas, nice stream as always. No, thank you very much. This stream wouldn't be anything without you guys. Did you say you were doing another one this weekend? Not this weekend. This weekend I've got to do a lot of recording. Maybe I'm teasing it a little bit too much, but I am going to be doing a video in regards to the Russian destroyers and the new changes done to them, and also doing a summary of the Italian cruisers. I've got to record both of them, and then probably expect one this Sunday, one next Sunday is the best way to put it. Yeah, and then it was. I got the crates because 6 crates. You got all the commanders. Yeah, no, that was the thing. Owen, I live in Georgia. No, good. Yeah, United States. Good to see you. It's quite interesting. Then I move around a bit. Fair enough. Owen, I wish we could have an option to put a flag on our ship that resembles our patch. Yeah, no, I'm surprised. Yeah, actually, I kind of partially agree with that. John, I got the Transformers. I hope they do more. Yeah, they're going to do more. They're going to do more. It's always just a matter of time. Good night from Nameless. Good night to you too, sir. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Oh, we should hit up some battles together soon, Major. If you can, try and join the community games during the stream, and then as time goes on, because obviously there's only so much spare time I actually have, and those who do even play with me will confess that I'm rarely available. A great stream as always. Thank you, Saxman. Oh, and the flag idea is a good idea. Yeah, no, I'm surprised. I know on World of Warships PC they do 2 flags on it. And John, yes, thank you. Cheers, mate. Community, yes. Owen. Every Friday I do a 2-hour stream, and halfway through the stream I will do what I call a community game. A community game is basically where I allow 2 people to come join me playing the Division. Now, at the moment, it's restricted to PS4, so obviously if you're only on the PS4, if you're on the Xbox, then that can't happen. But hopefully, when they bring cross-play divisions to the game, I do look forward to obviously opening up to Xbox players as well. So, I'm going to call that the end of the stream. If you can, give the stream a thumbs up. It's always much appreciated, guys. It helps it get promoted and everything. I'd like to say thank you. Now, this is going to be a long list of thank yous, so bear with me. But I'd like to say thank you to Owen, to Denin, to John, to Saxman, to a name that was, to John, to, I think I said the name it was, Las Vegas, John. I may actually repeat these names numerous times. I do apologise. Good lord, I'm trying to spot any names in here. I think I said the Las Vegas thing, so oh, we got another John. Hello, John Goldthrope. Yes, I think that's how I pronounce it. Hello, thank you, Scene Plus, I should say. Thank you, JP God. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Citron. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Mixer Gamer. Thank you, Noak. Thank you, Dimophenis. It's been a very busy chat today. It's much appreciated. Thank you, Zinedine. I think that is everyone, but if I've missed your name, I do apologise, but thank you for coming. I hope everyone has a good morning, a good evening, good afternoon, or good night, depending where you are in the world, and I hope that you all have a good weekend, and that you can join me next Friday. Until then, I've been the Galloping Major, and back to the port.